Hey everyone, Pessmore here and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Not always. Sometimes it's a parrot. Or different prosecutors. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. That's not how, these courts go, these court cases go. That's how my life is, I don't know, pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. Quicksand? So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. I mean, she is an attractive woman. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Holla, partner! Oh wait, it's this guy. Who says, what kind of cowboy says holla? I don't know. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up his temper. That's what he told me when I was a youngin' at least. Officer Marshall! Thought I'd come and take a look. See how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the whole ranch locked down tighter than the fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these 2 days have really been on edge. Don't you get worried, or don't you get enough on your plate without worrying about other people come bothering? You should be worried about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does it mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, the star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell, unless that bull is going to impale you. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? Lava. If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. I hope so. Okay. I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? He looks like he's gonna take a shit or something. Damn. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more? Your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. It can't be! This can't happen! What? I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with the trial. During our recess, I had requested the prosecution conduct an investigation. Unacceptable! What's going on? Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me. Knock knock. Who's there? Who is this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. He's got his own theme. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Ah, it's you! Who? Bro, he's just freaking staring at me with the showing off his jawline. He was just mewing for the past 2 minutes. Why? Oh, ha ha ha. Sorry I'm late, Yugi. The roads are packed. It's just me. Long time no see, huh, Yugi? How you been? So much these days? Ah, hello. Nah, I've been busy. Busy schmizzy, Yugi, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Yugi seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Ha ha ha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, huh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometimes. Jolly. Lil Worthy? Mr. Wright! You don't know the District Chief of Police? Whoa. Chief of Police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. I wonder if that's a pun. Damon Gant. Nah, I don't know. So, why do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to the courtroom, huh? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that thing. But to think that it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe. On Lil Worthy's car, no less. Bro, I can hear whenever he's just looking at the camera into my soul. I just hear that song. You know that song. I just picture the meme for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know, man. It's really embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, huh? Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth! How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document. where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking the signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be upset. You'll find a way to clean this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Not mine. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yo. Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Sure. I think all you have to do is push the switch and... If I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it! Okay. Oh, okay, the game's doing it for me. I would have done it faster, but okay. There's a small tag on the knife! Seems to say SL92. What does it mean? I heard something similar. DL6 of DL6 incidents fame. But it's strange. What is? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that look a lot like this somehow. Oh, don't scare me like that! I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And that dark red stain. Blood? Can I look at the blood? This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Time to make you shit your pants, bitch. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Why not? You're supposed to. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to the case here, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush info, Yugi. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Well, wait a second! You said 5:15! That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Yeah, hush. I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places? The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. I like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by this peculiar knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. We established the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Then why is there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And a mystery, and like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. This knife was found on the scene of our crime? I think it makes it connected to the case, don't you think? See, that's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that might give us a clue. Let's examine that knife all we can, Righto. Don't call me that. I think perhaps the pieces are falling in place. I should present the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So how were things down at the department? Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good-looking eye. Righto, my boy. Sharp. Hungry. So something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy with the Lana case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot? Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, huh, Yuki? I'm at loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there were still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto? I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving the data on your case. Ha! Good one! Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room. The evidence room. You wouldn't know about the evidence room, right? Right? Can't say I've heard of it. Guess I should ask more. Ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. 5:15? But that's when Goodwin was killed by in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? I think not. This is just my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. Time to grill this bitch alive. I could just say anything I please, Raito. You understand. Try to understand, Raito. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together? Whatever it is, better find and get to the bottom of this. Come on. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife! What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Wait, that was correct? Damn, I was just fucking around. Okay. Wait a second. I even forgot what I selected. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What did I select again? What do you mean? An honest-to-goodness. What do you mean from Yugi? This is great. Look at the tag of this knife. It reads SL92. This is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus S 7S blah blah. Your Honor, it's upside down. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, what do you get? Oh! Okay. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9! That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag! Order! Well, Chief. Oh well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Raito. What did I win? I win? What game is this guy playing? Ace Attorney, I think. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases have already been proven. Yes, it is so proven I am saving for the 10th time. Huh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Raito. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. Knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There seems to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair. It took one man 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? Yeah, who? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Why? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Oh, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, guess I might... yeah. Okay, what's the gender of the victim? You want to know that? Okay, a hint. Let's, gender is not female. Aha! He was a guy. What did I tell you? The boy's sharp. When was this game made? Probably before 2010. I don't know. Or maybe 2015. Before 2015. Stop goofing around, Mr. Wright. This is serious business. Sorry, Your Honor. Tell that to the Chief of Police. 2 detectives were killed. Okay. Do I have to see that every time? Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure. Why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that anyway. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. You gotta keep a tight lid on ID numbers. So don't go getting your hopes up. Number is... that. Well, that's quite long, that's what she said. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2... I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Did this tell you anything? Yes. ID number. Huh. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? I don't know. Well, let's hear what you have to say. You say the ID number of the detective. You say the ID blah blah whatever. You can read it, right? What does it tell you? Shit. I saved quite recently. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. I don't know, I never seen a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just... I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with it. With both guns blazing. Like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, the save menu for the 100th time. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I do happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is... that. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait! The ID number we heard from the chief earlier! That started with 8 whatever, I forgot. See. Again, you didn't even get the first number right. Again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. 2 identical ID numbers. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh! Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But... Detective Goodman was our victim. Are they twins? He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room, at the exact same time. That's impossible! So you're saying the same person was killed at the same time? And in completely different locations? Yes. Order! Order! Chief, what's the meaning of this? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in this case. Now, just a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight. Grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare you? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Oh. Mr. Wright? Where have you heard that name before? Wait! Aha! Okay. That incompetent fool. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, he didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer is capable of making the connection. It seemed challenged. First of all, how dare you, okay? He didn't ask to be that way, okay? I think. Okay, come on. How dare you? Because he is literally me, okay? And what? In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Bye-bye. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was that second rule of evidence law, Well, Mr. Wright? It's, rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on the list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my thing. No. No! It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all these rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Little bitch. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time. Really? You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant 1 further day, as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope is not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Well, that was a short episode, considering the last one was like so long. God damn. Well, the plot thickens. I mean, we did see in the intro of the episode, like, 2 murders happening at the same time. Didn't think it was the same guy, too. Same time, same guy. What's next? Same killer? Ooh! Not only was it the same victim at 2 locations, but it was the same person holding the same knife! Ooh! Yeah, I hope not. Anyway, it was pretty funny seeing Edgeworth being humbled the hell out of. I hope I see that again. You know, because he's always high and mighty. I mean, except for that one time he was, screwed. And then we had to help him. And now he's back to being high and mighty. At least he's helping a little bit, I guess. But still. Anyway, not much to say. Short episode. He kind of looks like one of those prosecutors on the, I don't know, the Steam page or something. I don't know if that's just a coincidence, but whatever. I think he's different though. But anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And if you like what you see, stay tuned and stay awesome. Good night.